Hello again, this is Don O'Malley with Don's Breakfast Cereal Show. Thanks for tuning in. Today we have another double feature with Buck Jones. This time Buck Jones stars in Ivory Handled Gun, followed by White Eagle. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. I'll be back.
Go for your gun.
I don't want to kill you more, so I won't draw.
So you're afraid to fight. Yellow, huh?
If any of the rest of you cowhands think I cheated in that card game, step right up.
You ought to shot down the coyote right where he sat. There's 6 of you yapping curs from the Circle C. If you got any guns that want to swap yarns, you'll find that we don't fight with our jaws, but the crossbar double.
You keep out of this, Steen. I'll attend to my own affairs.
There's 2 sawed-off shotguns covering everybody in this room. And the first man that makes a move will do his repenting up there on Boot Hill. I guess we better get going. But there'll be other times and other places. You boys go to the ranch. I'll meet you there later. Sure you don't need us? Ah, go ahead. Hey, wait a minute, Buck. I never saw a ward that wouldn't draw his gun.
I couldn't shoot Patty's father. Besides, I think there was something crooked about that whole deal.
There'd have to be something crooked about any card game as long as the Wolverine Kid's around.
Who's the Wolverine Kid?
Don't you remember the Plunkett boy that left town years ago with his uncle? He only came back a short time ago.
Is that the fellow I hit on the chin?
That's him.
Where's he hang out?
Nobody seems to know. He only comes to town every few weeks. Been seen with Pat Moore a whole lot lately, but I think that's on account of Patty.
Pat Moore. Kid. I can't get it.
Well, don't try. Let's get home.
Our little scheme didn't work.
You're telling me? See you later.
Pike, will you take Silver down to the barn unsaddling? I want to talk to Dad alone.
Sure.
Hello, Dad.
Hello, son. What's the matter?
Nothing. Got in a jam tonight with Pat Moore at Sullivan's.
What happened?
Pat accused me of cheating in a card game. Shoot it out with me, and I wouldn't draw.
Oh. You let Pat Moore insult you, huh?
Not exactly that, Dad. Pat figured he was right.
Come here, son. Come on. Sit down there. Listen, boy. I'm going to tell you something I should have told you years ago. When I married your mother, there were two other men in love with her. Pat Moore and John Plunkett. Moore went around like a crazy man, threatening to kill me. Plunkett said nothing. He was quiet, cold, deadly, and the fastest man with a gun I'd ever met. I knew it was with him I'd have to fight it out someday. Just 3 months later, they framed me. It happened in Sullivan's saloon. I delivered some cattle. Was on my way home. I walked up to the bar and right into their trap. They started to jeer, taunt me with their remarks. I stood it as long as I could until Plunkett shouted an insult to your mother. I grabbed Plunkett by the throat. We wrestled away from the bar. Plunkett pulled his gun, fired. Then things went black in front of me. And when it was all over, John Plunkett was dead. And one of his bullets had lodged in my spine. And I've been riding around in this go-kart ever since. Listen, boy. Moore and young Plunkett set a trap for you, just the same as they did for me. That was their way of getting back at me. The Wolverine Kid is just as bad as his father was. He framed you so that Moore would have an excuse to shoot you.
I can see it now. But I don't believe that Moore knew the kid did it.
Well, maybe not. But did you know that young Plunkett had hired out to the Maxim Sheep Company? And that he's got 15 or 20 gunmen over at Brody?
No.
And if I am not wrong, they plan to drive us off the range around Spring Lake. If they do, the cattlemen are ruined.
Does Moore know anything about this?
I don't know.
Listen, Dad. Why don't you two get together? You're both cattlemen. And at a time like this...
Never! I'll fight my own battles. There were two of these. The Wolverine Kid carries the other one. He sent me a warning and a boast that his gun would wipe out the Ward family, and then he'd carry both his father's weapons. There can be no peace on this range until one man carries the two ivory handled guns.
I can see that. What's Moore got to do with this? I'm going over to his ranch in the morning to have a talk with him.
You're what?
You heard me.
You're crazy to go over to Pat Moore's. I oughtn't to let you do it.
Oh, bushwall. As long as you're not there to start a fight, there won't be any trouble. Besides, Moore has a lot of brains.
You go to bed and sleep it off. Anyway, I'll be over in the morning to scoop up the remains.
Dad, what happened over at Sullivan's last night?
What do you mean?
I overheard the kid and Steen talking about getting Buck.
Young Ward was lucky I didn't drill him.
There isn't a faster man in the county than Buck with a gun. I'm glad he was brave enough to take the things you said.
He wasn't brave. He was a coward, a card cheat.
Buck isn't a coward or a cheat. And he didn't discard 4 cards.
How do you know?
Because the kid can shuffle cards so fast you can't see him do it. He's shown me lots of his tricks and bragged he could stack a deck right under a player's nose.
Don't make sense that he'd put a 4th card into the discard. Unless he wanted me to shoot Buck.
I don't think that was it.
Then why?
Oh, I know it sounds foolish and I can't prove it. But I think the kid wanted Buck to get you.
Me?
It's the only logical conclusion. You wouldn't have had a chance if Buck had drawn.
I've got nothing against Buck. Only that he's a son of old Bill Ward. Hey. You don't love him, do you, Patty?
I'm not quite sure.
No daughter of mine can ever marry a Ward.
If I'm ever sure I love him, I'll tell you. And I'll be prepared to take the consequences.
I guess you would at that.
If I ever can prove what I think about the kid and that 4th card are true, will you apologize?
I'd even apologize to a Ward if I knew he'd been framed like that. Then I'd wring the Wolverine Kid's neck for him.
I believe you would, Dad.
How about those beacons? Are they set?
The one at Spring Lake's ready. The boys are at Duck Lake now.
Well, you better ride up there and check on them.
All right, boss.
Stay where you are.
Patty, what happened?
You know what's happened.
Well, let's don't argue. Let's get him in the house.
Don't touch him.
You think I got
He'll
you?
kill you where you stand.
What's the trouble here? Listen, Pike. You take Mr. Moore in the house. Patty won't let me near him.
Now you get off this ranch. And don't ever come back.
Hello, Sheriff speaking. What? Pat Moore killed? I'll be right over.
Pike, how's Patty taking it?
What'd you shoot him for?
I didn't shoot him.
You didn't.
No, I didn't.
Where'd that come from?
Picked it up the corner of the barn. Why?
Let's get out of here.
Dead. Pat Moore is dead.
Did you give him a fair chance?
I didn't shoot him. I picked this up 2 paces from his body.
The other ivory handled gun. The hammer went clean through and split the brass on both sides. Get rid of it, boy. It's bad medicine.
Turn it over to Sheriff.
Well, here I am. Just come from the Moore Ranch.
Well,
I took this slug out of Pat Moore's body.
Came out of this shell.
Cartridge and slug, same caliber.
fired from the other ivory handled gun.
What? 2 of them?
Yes. Mine and the Wolverine Kid.
That gun never fired this shell. It must have been the Wolverine Kid. Will Patty swear out a warrant against him?
She'd come near swearing out one against me.
You want me to bring in the kid?
No. That wouldn't be right. If you ever found out you were on his trail, he'd beat it.
What's your plan?
Deputize me. I'll bring him.
All by yourself?
Might give Slugnut a badge. He's good on scooping things up.
What?
Hey, Pike, look. Patty and Steen. Wonder what she's doing with him.
Maybe they're headed for the Circle C cabin over by Duck Lake.
That's an idea. Listen, Pike. You meet me at midnight at our cabin, Spring Lake.
Where are you going?
Gonna follow him. They may lead us straight to the Wolverine Kid.
Well, how about me? Ain't I in on this, too?
Oh, sure you are. Chance I may be mistaken about him being there. If he's not, he's liable to head for the pass right by our cabin. You see that he doesn't get through.
Well, if you ain't there by
I
midnight...
suppose you're coming along to pick up the remains, huh? Now get going, will you?
Why, good evening, Miss Patty.
Good evening.
Sure tough about your dad. I guess Ward didn't give him a chance to draw.
Please.
I'm sorry, miss. Won't you sit down?
No, thanks.
Where's the Wolverine Kid? Seen him?
He rode through the gap toward Brody about 2 hours ago. Said he had some business to tend to. And he's figuring on coming back and filling Buck full of lead.
That's what I want to see him about. I want Buck brought to me alive.
I don't know as I blame him, Miss Patty, for wanting to do that job yourself.
Should have shut him down when you had a chance.
I hadn't made up my mind to do it then.
Did you know the kid offered $500 for Buck alive?
500. I'll make it 1,000. And you can tell that to the kid when he comes back.
Okay. I don't think he wants you or anybody else to have the pleasure of killing Buck. He's going to do it himself.
The $1,000 still stands.
What the? Hey, you like to scare me to death.
You're a swell guard.
What'd you find out?
Plenty. Kid's in Brody, all right, and we're riding there in the morning.
You mean just the two of us going into the kid's den? Into a sheep town where a cowboy never come out alive?
You're calling yourself a cowboy, huh?
Well, naturally, the two of us ain't afraid of 15 or 20 gunslingers.
No.
Hello, kid.
All right, fellas.
Say, have you seen Split around any place?
Yeah, he's in the back room there.
Oh, I'll be with you in a minute.
I'm going to raise that $5.
I'm just going to call you $5. Hello, fellow.
Hi. Hi, kid.
How are you, Giant? Ready to drive those sheep on the South Range tomorrow? Yep. Everything's all set.
You get Packmore?
Ward wouldn't draw on him, so I had to do the job myself.
Are you sure we can trust Steen and his gang?
Sure, Steen's all right, and he hasn't anybody we can't trust.
Just how are you going to work this?
I'm planting 20 men in the gap down by Duck Lake. We've got the Devil's Throat Pass barricaded with barbed wire. Then we're going to light that beacon and let all the cowpunchers on the South Range ride into the trap.
Well, I got everything on this end ready. The sheep are all set for the drive, and the boys are raring to go.
I got the money from the sheep interest ready to pay you off the minute them woolies cross the mountain.
Good.
How about Buck Ward?
I've given orders to take him alive.
Take my advice. Don't try and think funny like capturing Ward. When you see him, start shooting. Hey, you fellas. Go along with the kid. I'll have the money here for you tomorrow night.
All right. Come on, let's go.
I can see blood on the face of the moon, Buck.
What do you mean?
Looks like they're preparing to move them there woolies.
There's just one way to stop them, and we're going to do it.
What's your idea?
If we can find the Wolverine Kid and do enough damage, I don't think they'll try to move that herd through. The Wolverine Kid, we've got to fight for this range. And I'm not going back until I find him.
Kind of pretty, ain't it?
What are you talking about?
This hunk of tin.
Oh.
How much good do you suppose it'll do me in a rattlesnake's den like Brody?
About half as much as a worn-out suspender button. Let's get out of here.
What's on your mind, Steve?
I got to see Carlo, quick. Where is he?
There he is. What's up?
Buck Ward's riding into town with that fellow Pike.
I ain't had any pistol practice in a week. Keep your eye down the street and let me know when Ward gets in gunshot.
All right.
All right, boys. The drinks are on the house.
Give me a slug of that old demon rum.
Hey, Squint! You're up there by the barn.
Still a coming, huh?
Brody looks deader than a doornail. I wonder where the kid and his gunslingers are.
You won't be wondering long.
No, I reckon not.
Boys, you're about to witness some fancy shooting.
Be careful of an ambush up around Barlow's saloon. Look, coming out of Squint's joint. There's 5 of them.
You better stay behind here, don't you think?
That's a good idea.
Get a hold of yourself. Not after you, Squint. I'm after the Wolverine Kid. Where is he?
Drop your guns and reach for the sky.
Get out of town and stay out. Not the first one that sticks his head out that door. I'm going around the rear.
Right.
You finally bucked me alive.
Let go of him and stay where you are. Where's the kid?
I don't know.
This is the last time I'm going to ask you. Where's the kid and his gang?
He came in last night and took every man. I don't know where they went.
You better come through. It'll be the last lie you'll ever tell.
Where'd he go? He's gone to grab the Spring Lake Range. I reckon he's got it.
That's all we want out of you, big boy. Keep him covered, Pike.
What's the program?
We gotta fire those beacons. You take the one at Spring Lake and I'll head east.
Go on. See you when the war's over.
I'll shoot!
See? Easy. Yeah? Well, get down here and give me a hand.
Why don't we put a bullet in him and leave him here?
Because the kid'll pay $500 for him alive.
Oh, he's a piker. Patty Moore will give us 1,000.
I'm not dealing with dames on a job like this. Anyway, we're going to take him to Duck Lake. The Wolverine Kid's there. And he can give him to Patty Moore for a wedding present if he wants to.
Yeah, so what?
Get up. Give me a hand, you sap. Come on. Don't do you no good to whistle. There's nobody around here but the kid's game. Do that again and I'll knock your teeth right down your throat. Get going. Come on, get on that horse. Tie him up. Why, you... Here's a rope. I'll go find the kid. $1,000 waiting for you if you just take these ropes off of me. You won't have to split with Steen either.
What good's $1,000 if the kid uses me for a target?
Hey, what are you doing there, Pete?
I'm playing safe. I'm gagging.
Yeah, well, get out of there. I want to talk to him. How are you? Swell. Yeah, you look pretty nice and comfortable. Any idea what I'm going to do with you? Tomorrow, I'm going to take you down in the valley and hang you. And it'll be for the killing of Pat Moore. Don't kid me. A polecat by the name of the kid did it. Patty Moore was thinking too much about you, but I fixed that. I told her I saw you shoot her father. Well, you dirty skunk. Go on, lay down there. When that crossbarred W outfit comes racing through the canyon at sundown, they'll bunch up against barbed wire and there'll be a massacre of coyotes. And tomorrow night there'll be nobody left of the Wardmore and Plunkett tribes but Patty and me.
Patty Moore's riding up.
Just in case you might want to talk out of your turn.
Is Buck Ward in here?
Sure, he's inside with the kid.
I never thought you'd take him alive.
Neither did he.
Is he hurt?
Oh, he's got a little bump on the head, but that won't keep him from hanging tomorrow. I'll bring him over to the Circle C tonight.
Maybe we'd better get started now.
No, better wait for Steen and the others. I'm taking no chances on his getting away.
Where is Steen?
He and the boys rode over toward Spring Lake to watch the Crossbar W outfit.
Tie him on a horse. I'll take him over to the Circle C with me.
No, the Ward cowpunchers might be out looking for him.
I put up the money for Buck's capture. He's my prisoner. Take that gag off. I want to talk to him. Don't move or I'll shoot. Put your hands in the air. You thought I didn't know who killed my father. It didn't take me long to realize when I had time to think it over. Now untie him. Here!
Well, anyway, that's a good joke on Pike, letting him light that signal. You know that'll bring every cowpoke from the Crossbar W into Wolverine trap.
I don't think it's no joke. Let's get out of here. Get that piece of rope. We'll tie her to a tree outside.
I've always hated you.
A lot of good that'll do you after tonight. See that they don't get away, Pete. I'll be back. That ought to hold you.
Boys! Hey, boys! Boys! Come here! Come here! Quick! Look!
The sheep are coming through. You get on your horses now and pick up all the boys you can on the way. One of you stop and phone the sheriff. Now get going. Quick! Hurry! Oh, you kidding me out of a lot of fun. All right, bring some more brush, fellas. This'll stop them, and our bullets will do the rest.
They'll never see that until they're right into it. They'll never live to see anything else.
Thanks, Patty. Where's Pete?
Out in the yard. Silver knocked him unconscious.
Undo these hands.
Gag it.
Listen, Patty. The Wolverine Kid's blocked the pass with barbed wire. Do you think you can warn the boys before they ride into it?
Sure, how about you?
I've got some work to do from this end.
All right, let's go.
Hey, what's the hurry? Them corners we saw won't be along for a half an hour yet. I want to sit down and rest.
Say, if you don't like walking, why didn't you fall off of the cliff like Pike?
If Pike ain't dead, I wouldn't be in your boots for $1 million.
Say, there ain't no man can fall off of that cliff and live. And besides, I put a hunk of lead in his heart that knocked him off of the
Yeah,
ledge.
I know.
The kid ain't gonna know nothing if you keep your mouth shut.
Hey, Pike! Hold on, I'll be right up.
Come on, Pike. The war's on.
Buck says for you to hurry to the mouth of the pass, but don't enter. It's a trap. I'll show you.
You will not. It's no place for a girl. You head for the crossbar W. You heard what she said, boys? Along.
Hey, listen, Pike. We gotta make them believe there's a lot of us.
There is.
You take that way and I'll take this one.
Right.
Go on.
There's Hey, Pike!
Well, Buck, I guess the war's over.
They get them rounded up after those wounded, boys. We heard the shooting at the mouth of the canyon, and we figured it was you.
Where's the Wolverine Kid?
He made his getaway.
He didn't come out our way.
Patty, did you see her?
Yes, I sent her back to your ranch.
I'll bet the kid's headed for the Circle C cabin thinking you and Patty are still there.
That's an idea. Come on.
Pete! Pete! Where are you?
I ought to bump you off. I'll leave you here to guard a couple of people, and all I find is your gun outside.
I got away.
You're telling me something.
Well, I couldn't help it. There was a terrible explosion. The lights went out.
Oh, shut up. Where'd they go?
How should I know?
I've got an idea they'll be coming back here looking for me. If they do, you get them or I'll get you. Do you understand?
Sure.
All right, here. I'll be at the Ward Ranch.
Where's the kid? Come on, open up, and I'll blow a hole in you big enough to throw a cat in. Where's the kid? Heading for the crossbar W. Chances are I can beat him there. Pike, take him inside, tie him up, and follow me.
Right. Get going. One peep out of you and you'll have flowers growing on your chest. Get off that rope. How do you think I'm going to tie you? Lay down. Put your feet up in the air. Pleasant dreams, you lug.
I want that other gun, Ward. The mate to this.
You'll have to ask Buck about that.
But if he has it, he won't keep it long.
Yeah, don't be too sure of that.
Things aren't working out exactly as I expected. But at that, I've won hands down. I wanted you to see your son hanging out there to a tree. Sheep running all over your cattle range. Your last fight to keep the range has cost you plenty of blood, Ward. The cowboys and cattlemen ran into a barbed wire trap this afternoon.
That's not true. I warned the men before they got there.
You're piling up plenty of trouble for yourself, young woman. There's 2 bullets in this gun. One for you and one for your son.
Are you pretty renegade?
Oh, shut up and sit down. And when it's all over, you and I are going for a little trip.
out of his chair.
Dinner ready? Just about. Have a good trip?
Oh, fair to middle.
14 days in St. Joe. I call that traveling.
Hey, get me out of here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are?
You know, Major, that's the most uncomfortable trip I've had in all my life.
Well, you'd hardly expect the luxury of Eastern travel.
Major, you ought to write the government about it.
I will.
Yeah. Well, when can you wash your hands around here?
Right over there at the bench.
Yeah.
You seem kind of tuckered out now.
I am. But it's all very interesting.
Your first trip out west?
Yes.
Your relatives out here?
Yes, my brother. He works for the Pony Express.
I must know him. What's his name?
Dave Rand.
Sure I know Dave. Why, he's the division superintendent over at Virginia City. And I'm proud to know his sister. Well, that's a relay horse. You'll see one of Dave's fastest riders go through here in a few minutes.
A Pony Express rider?
Yes. White Eagle's due here from the east.
White Eagle. What a funny name.
No, he's a full-blood Bannock Indian. Here he comes. Pony Express!
Say, Dave, you want to send some of them extra horses out to range on pasture?
No. There are too many horse thieves around lately.
Hmm? 5 minutes yet.
Here he comes!
Ahead of time, as usual.
Pony Express! Hi, Dave! Hello, Big Chief! Whoa, Zach!
Hello, White Eagle.
Give him a good rub down, will you?
I sure will.
On your way.
Hey, how's Silver getting along?
Oh, he's still lame. And Bart sent him out in the Carson run.
He's what?
I told him the horse wasn't fit to travel, but he sent him out anyway.
We'll have to talk to him about that. Walk him out, will you?
Well, there's nothing for you.
Hi, Rand.
Hi, Captain.
Anything for me?
Yeah, there's one here for you, Captain.
Thanks. Maybe orders to get ready for the paymaster.
I hope so. So am I.
Hey, Bart. I want to talk with you a minute.
Well, what do you want, Injun?
I hear you sent Silver out on the Carson run.
What if I did?
The horse belongs to me, and I don't want you to send him out while he's lame.
What are you hanging around here for? Go on, get out here and get to work. Say, listen. Having the horses in this outfit is my business.
Maybe so, but Silver belongs to me, and I don't want you to send him out till I tell you he's all right.
You tackling little brat. That'll teach you to keep your mouth shut.
And another thing. Zach's my friend, so keep your hands off of him.
Looks like a fight on down at the corral.
Sheriff, I got something to settle with that redskin. This is a law-abiding camp. Quiet! Do your fighting in back of the bar, not in the main street.
What's the trouble? Ah, that engine's getting too high and mighty around here. I'm going to learn his place. What was the trouble?
Ask Bart.
I'd rather you told me.
I'd rather have you ask Bart.
I'll tell you, Mr. Rand. Bart hit me, and when White Eagle told him to stop, he hit him.
Oh. 4. You're fired. Well, if you think you're going to run this Pony Express like an old lady's home, why, go ahead.
That's all, boys. The show's over. Don't you worry, Zach. If he makes any more war medicine, we'll make a stronger one.
Can't you keep yourself out of trouble? Oh, I took all I was going to from that red...
I needed you around here to watch things. You made a fine mess of it.
I lost my head.
I never saw any proof that you had one.
Did you get hurt?
No.
Well, we got to put on our best feathers and meet the stage.
What's the matter? Maybe so Ketchum wife, huh?
No, Ketchum's sister.
Oh, your sister?
Yeah, and if I don't behave myself from now on, I'll catch him devil.
I can't believe that. You know, her eyes were full of laughter.
Her eyes were what? Say, when did you ever see her?
Oh, at the relay station when I went through.
You saw a whale of a lot in a mighty short time.
No, Indian eyes are sharp. One look, and they see everything quick. Anything come in the mail?
Well, Captain Blake got a letter, but it wasn't from Washington.
All right. Stay around in case I need you.
Howdy, sir.
Howdy.
I see you admire a fine horse.
Nothing I like better than a good horse.
Well, this one is thoroughbred stock. Mother and I brought him all the way from Kentucky.
He's hand-raised. And oh, my, we're mighty fond of him.
It's just like selling one of your own kin.
You want to sell him?
Well, I don't want to, but we ran into a heap of trouble coming across the plain, and we just need the money.
Well, I haven't got much money, but I can...
My name's Gregory. I'm buying horses for the government. How much do you want for this horse?
Well, $200 ought to be a fair thing.
I'll pay that.
Wait a minute. I was talking to this man first. Maybe I want to buy that horse.
Well, I don't see any money in your hand. You can't buy horses with conversation.
Sort of a coyote trick, isn't it? Stealing something somebody else has found.
Well, call it that if you like.
I've heard of some coyotes that lost their hide doing that.
That's not a very healthy way for an Injun to talk.
Well, I said it, didn't I?
Hold on there, wait a minute. What are you two pawing the dirt about?
Our Aborigine friend seems a trifle disappointed.
Only wanted to buy the horse for the Pony Express.
Well, what's a horse between friends? Anyway, we got all the horses we need. Come on.
Now, if you step inside with me where we can have a pen, I'll fix you up.
Yes, sir. Mother, you just hold the horse.
Sam, the pen and ink. The name?
John Gilson, sir.
200, you said, was it?
Yes, sir.
There you are. The government paymaster will cash that for you when he comes through.
Well, if it's just the same to you, sir, I'd enjoy having the money.
You mean to tell me that you doubt the credit of the United States government?
No, not that. I just thought...
Why, that is as good as gold. In fact, it's better than cash, a federal warrant. Jim, I want you for a minute. All right, sir. Here, Joe. Put him with our other horses. You've nothing at all to worry about, sir.
Thanks, son.
Yes.
Excuse me, Captain. Could you tell me when I can expect the money for that piece of paper?
Why, yes, right away. I just had a letter from Major King, the paymaster, and he'll be here on the next stage.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Not at all. Hey, you know them warrants ain't no good. We better hightail it out of here.
No, we're not running. But he's not going to arrive. That's the job I got for you.
What are you worrying about? He'll be here pretty soon.
I know, but the stage is over 2 hours late now. I can't understand. Something's the matter.
Sir!
Where's the sheriff? What happened? What do you want with the sheriff?
Indians on a rampage. You wiped out everybody on my stagecoach.
Get all the passengers?
Yeah, every one of them.
Murdering redskins! They ought to be paid back.
How'd they catch you?
Why, they shot one of my horses from ambush, and I didn't have a chance to get away.
Why, the tribes are all at peace. The Indians wouldn't do a thing like that.
There was Indians. I've seen them.
My sister. What happened to her?
I don't know.
Here comes the sheriff.
I was ambushed 10 miles out of town here. All my passengers. Get them, boys. Come
Quiet, everyone. Joe, you and Pete get your horse and be quick about it. Don't lose heart. We'll find her. All right, come on. I can travel faster alone. You follow with the sheriff. Artie, can I borrow your horse?
Sure, help us out.
Hold that, Deke. You go. How about you, Gregory?
I'll be glad to go.
Fine, get your horse. You go get... No, do it. That's all I want. tunnels. It's the work of Indians, all right.
Yep, I reckon so. Anybody alive in there?
No, but she isn't here anywhere.
They must have taken her away.
Sheriff, we found their tracks. They went this way. But White Eagle left a sign to follow in that direction. The murderers rode out this way. Their trail is plain.
Take Charlie and Otto and follow White Eagle. The rest of us will take after the main bunch. Bunny, Dad, watch the stage.
All right, come on, boys.
Oh, you're hurt terribly.
Oh, not bad. Let's get out of here.
That way, there's his mark.
Come on. Janet, you're safe.
Oh, Dave, I've been so frightened.
Boy, you sure got yourself shot up. Oh, nothing to worry about. What would it take to make you worry?
He saved me from some awful animal in there.
White Eagle, I can't tell you. Oh, we're friends. There's no need for word between us.
You mean to say that you killed that critter with a knife?
Yes. I have powerful medicine. Well, what you need right now is some white man's medicine. We've got to get him into Virginia City.
Better hold tight to your chair, boy. This won't be fun.
Go ahead. Here comes the sheriff back again.
Well, hello, Sheriff. Did you get them? No, they got clean away. Didn't catch one of the varmints.
That's too bad.
Sure is. How's White Eagle? Did he get chewed up bad?
Yeah, pretty bad, but not dangerous.
Just take it easy for a while, and you'll be all right.
Isn't there anything I can do?
Just see that he remains quiet. That's the main thing.
Could I, talk to your sister?
Sure, come on.
Hello, White Eagle. Heard you had an argument with a cattleman.
Not much of an argument. Did you get those men?
No, a bunch of wild horses crossed the trail and we lost it.
Oh.
But you tell me anything about these fellas?
I'm afraid not. It all seems like a nightmare. I can hear men yelling and shooting, and then the stage overturned.
Did you get a good look at any of them?
No. I don't know how I escaped. I must have been thrown from the stage when it overturned. And then I found myself in the brush, and I ran and ran until I dropped, and then I...
Try and forget all about it, dear. Have you any idea what tribe they belong to?
They were not Indians.
Not Indians? How do you know?
Their tracks showed that all of their horses wore shoes. Indian ponies are never shod.
That don't prove anything. They might have stole those horses.
Take it easy, Sheriff. Remember, he's been badly hurt.
Excuse me, Doc. I did forget.
Remember, take it easy. He'd like to have a little fever for a few days. Better watch that.
All right, Doc.
Goodbye.
Bye. I don't care who they were. All I want to do is get my hands on them.
I hope you do, Sheriff. If I can help, I will.
I know you will, White Eagle. And I hope this doesn't lay you up too long.
Thanks.
I know you must be suffering terribly from those awful wounds.
Well, we've been here a month now. We got a lot of horses out there. When can we hit the trail?
When I'm ready to leave, I'll tell you.
Yeah, but this Pony Express brings us a lot closer to Washington than we was before.
Well, we're watching the Pony Express, aren't we?
Yeah, but what if a letter slips through? Why, if these folks in this country ever find out that you're not the regular government agent, what...
Yes. They might even go so far as to try and hang us.
Oh, Janet. Come here a minute, will you, please? You're still pretty much of a tenderfoot, my dear. I suppose the Indians appear very romantic and picturesque to you.
What in the world are you driving at?
White Eagle. You're spending too much time with him.
But I thought he was your best friend.
He is. And no man could ask for a better. But you mustn't forget that he is an Indian.
Is that all you're worried about?
Yes.
You needn't be.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I hoped I'd be lucky and have a moment alone with you.
Oh, but I'm going riding with White Eagle.
That Indian's the envy of every white man in Virginia City. Myself most of all.
Oh, I can't believe I'm of that much importance. I won't be long, Davy.
All right.
Of course, David, it's none of my business, but do you think that's wise?
Why, that's all right. White Eagle understands.
It was a long time ago, before the white men came, that a young man named Leap-Argent fell in love with a sun maiden.
A sun maiden?
Yes, a girl who was so wonderful that the sun called her his daughter. She was sacred to the sun.
Oh, I see.
Oh, he loved her so much, and he was so poor. He had never been on the warpath and killed many enemies. He was afraid that the sun would be angry at him, falling in love with this maiden. So one day he went out on the prairie all by himself to the lodge of the badger. Badger is a wise animal. Knows all the underground people. Has powerful medicine.
Is that what you mean by medicine? Wisdom?
Yes. The Great Spirit comes to you in a dream. Tells you the trail to follow.
Oh. But what happened to the poor young man?
Oh, the badger told him to go out and prove that he was brave. And to always be honest. Son would like this better than a present of many horses.
The badger was a wise animal.
I have come here and waited for you many days. If you are a true eagle of the Bannock, you will come back to your own people. My shoulders are heavy with the snow of many winters, and my eyes are dim with the smoke of many fires. Who will lead our people on the warpath?
There is no war between the Bannock and the white man, my father.
There will be war. The white men make peace with a lie in their hearts. They lay their evil works at our door and say the Indians have killed when it is a lie. Someday, the Bannock, Paiute, Shoshone must fight or die.
We are all brothers, children of the Great Spirit. When we learn the way of the white man, we can all live together in peace.
What a murderous-looking old savage. Who was he?
My father.
Oh, please, I think we'd better be getting back.
Zach! Zach!
What's that?
Something is out there. On your way, Bob. Listen, are you all right now?
Yeah, I'm all right now.
What's the matter? What's happened here? Is he hurt bad? Is that hurt?
Injun stole all the horses.
Wait, what great gun. What'd they look like? What tribe was he?
Injuns, that's all.
Dave will take care of you. Sure, I will. Dave, I don't believe we know the truth about all this. We're being fooled with a lie. Can you prove that? I can if I can find those horses.
Maybe you know where they are already.
When I have more time, you will tell me what you mean by that. William, how many horses? They got up everyone.
Hey! We just found old Curly Bill deader than a mackerel.
Curly Bill? Yeah. And he was scalped.
Scalped?
That's Indian work, all right.
We ought to go out and learn those murdering redskins a lesson. Come on, boy.
Well, we gotta get your head.
You know, scalping him was my own idea.
A very artistic touch.
You got all those horses you wanted. Now, when can we get out of here?
We're not leaving until I get good and ready.
I know what's keeping us here.
You got your eye on that Rand girl, ain't you?
My personal affairs are none of your business.
Well, they came pretty near being so that time when that Santa Fe dancing girl of yours liked to got us all hung.
There are times when I regret her failure. In your case.
Yeah, just as soon as I get hand here. You're over the white man again there. That was just off job, you know.
I want men for a posse to trail the Indians that stole those horses.
Trail nothing. What we want to do is smash some of their villages.
You're dead right, Clem. A bunch of us ought to stampede over there and burn out a nest of them varmints.
Wait a minute, boys. Don't go off half-cocked. It's easy enough to start Indian trouble.
There's a bunch of them camped on Squaw Creek now. Let's wipe them out.
That's right. You step up and come out.
All right, down now.
Wait! Listen to me, everyone. You've all been fools. You believe a lie. Let White Eagle talk. Those horse thieves were not Indians. They were white men dressed as Indians.
Well, you don't expect anybody to believe that, do you?
I saw them. I can lead you to them.
I don't believe him. He'll only take you on a wild goose chase. The only reason he's trying to protect them Indians is because he's a thieving redskin himself.
Come on, man. We've fooled around here long enough. Let's ride. Let's go.
Stop them, Sheriff. Stop them. If they go into Indian country, there'll be war.
Better lock him up before he sneaks out and warns them.
Good idea.
Gonna put him in jail, Sheriff? No. He ain't committed any crime.
I got a room back there with bars on the window. We'll lock him up there.
Here, Joe, you keep the key. Sit down now and keep your eyes open. Come on, boys, let's have something.
What's going on in there?
I make big medicine to help me escape.
You're trying to escape, and you better have medicine that'll stop a bullet.
Joe.
Oh.
How's your engine?
Oh, that was him singing. He says he's making medicine to help himself escape. Can you imagine anyone fool enough that thinks he can sing himself out of a locked room?
Where is he?
Huh?
Behind the wagon, just as it passes.
Say, you fellas get up in front and see if you can find him on the street there.
They can come out this way.
Ready?
Hard! Hard!
Catch Silver.
Wait a minute, you. Where do you think you're going?
Hurry, White Eagle, let him! Let him for me! Hurry, White Eagle, I'll suck him!
Hey, goodbye here. Whoa, White Eagle.
Now!
White Eagle, wait.
There he is now, down the corral.
Yes, that's him. Let's get him, boys.
Hurry, White Eagle, here they come!
Eagle, what has happened?
I've come to warn you. Blind fools have raided an Indian village and driven them to war.
War?
Yes, war. Signal smokes have taken word to every tribe. Why, the drums are now calling the warriors. The heart of every Indian is filled with hate for the white man. The Benooks, Shoshones, Paiutes. We'll all join the warpath.
But you?
The wrongs my people have suffered are heavy in my heart.
Then you will join them?
No.
I'm so glad. Dave!
I was afraid something like this would happen. I tried to warn you. It is not easy for me to forget that we have been friends.
Yes, we have been friends. I've treated you like a white man. But you have forgotten that you're an Indian.
An Indian? I understand. I was a fool not to listen to the words of Gray Wolf, my father. I'm a Bannock warrior. I belong with my people.
Oh, Dave.
Soldiers, I will turn you over to them. You will be safer.
But they will capture you.
No, they will respect the flag of truce.
White Eagle, I've been trying to reach you. You and I have an important matter to settle.
I have a lady captive. I turn over to your care.
I am honored to accept the trust.
Thank you. There's war between you and me.
The Indians are foolish to make war. Their fight is hopeless.
We did not start the war. The white man sent us on the warpath.
If the Indians will make peace, I promise justice. Will you get that word to your chiefs and ask them to meet me in council in your village?
I will take your word to them.
Thank you. I hope when we meet again, it will be in peace.
For a little way, our trails ran side by side. That is something I can always keep in my thoughts.
And in mine. Oh, I'm sorry.
We have been friends. No cloud of unhappiness can ever cast its shadow over that memory. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I don't suppose the mail's come through.
No. This Indian war just about ended the Pony Express, and my job along with it. Most of the relay stations are wiped out.
Fine job you fellas did, learning the Indians a lesson.
Pick up a tent somewhere. A tent? We're going to have company on the trip. And we're leaving tomorrow.
Well, it ain't a bit too soon.
What do you mean?
Well, that new Pony Express rider...
Did he get through?
No, but his horse got away. We couldn't catch him.
With mail?
On the saddle.
White Chief of the Long Knife is our friend. His words are true. He grows stronger on the warpath. We grow weaker. We kill one white man. 10 come to take his place. They kill one Indian. We have no warrior to take his place. I ask all chiefs to smoke pipe of peace.
Janet. Well, we're leaving tomorrow.
Leaving? Where are we going?
South. I've got a business deal on with Gregory.
Gregory?
Yeah.
Oh, Dave, do you think that's wise?
Why, of course. And I thought you wanted to leave here.
I do, but Gregory, I wonder about him.
Oh, nonsense.
Well, come on, we've got to get packed.
White Eagle. There's no war between us now.
I am glad. My people need friends like you.
I am their friend. And yours. I hope to see you in Virginia City before long.
No. Among the white men, I am nothing. I have only found unhappiness. They call me brother. But they do not think so in their heart.
I understand. You'll forget her in time.
No. I will never forget.
Come with me. I tried to change the work of the Great Spirit. That is not good. Give me your medicine. Long ago, a brave chief of the Long Knives rode against the Bannock. Many warriors died, one of them my son. When we burned their fort, I found a white papoose alive. I took him with me and called him my son.
Well, that was Major Harvey's. I remember when his command was wiped out.
Yes. This was his medicine. I gave it to you because he was a brave man, your father. I make peace with you.
The words of Grey Wolf have changed the whole world for you.
Yes. When he spoke those words, he robbed himself of a son.
Hi, Captain. I don't suppose it's any use asking you about mail. Nothing come through yet. Well, I'm getting pretty anxious about orders.
All right, Captain, since you stopped that war, I think we'll be running again all right. Here comes a rider now. He looks like a Pony Express rider.
It's White Eagle! Hello.
Good.
Hello, White Eagle. Gee, I'm glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you, too. Hello, Sam.
Hello.
Say, where's Dave Rand?
Oh, he's gone.
Gone?
Yes, I'm taking Dave Rand's place.
Where'd he go?
I don't know, but he and his sister went off with Jim Gregory.
Oh.
Captain, here's a letter for you in the mail that White Eagle just brought. From Washington, huh? Well,
Bad news?
Why, this man Gregory was the leader of an organized band of horse thieves. His government credentials were forged. Just one moment. And don't worry, because we'll bring back these horse thieves.
Captain.
Well?
You promised the Indians justice.
I did?
It would be justice if you let them capture them and bring them back.
Very well, but remember this. The government wants prisoners and not dead men.
Thank you.
Back.
Wait. I've got something for you to do.
Yes?
I want you to ride to the camp of Gray Wolf and give him this message. He's to pick up my trail at Turtle Rock. Now, hurry. I've made everything as comfortable as possible for you, Miss Janet. That bunch of horses there. What about them? Why, they're the ones that were stolen from the Pony Express. Really? Why, I'm sure of it. How did you get them? Bought them in the usual way, I suppose. I don't like the looks of this. I'm going to take my sister back to Virginia City. Come on, Janet. No. No, you're not. I'd like to see somebody stop me. I didn't expect a showdown quite so quickly. But let's get it over with. I don't care whether your brother sticks with this outfit or not, but your company will make the trip much more pleasant. And if he expects to stay healthy, he'd better not make a nuisance of himself.
Oh, Dave, what are we going to do?
I don't know, but we'll figure out something.
Tell Boss to send over some dinner for your sister and me. You can eat with the boys. I've a few things I want to talk over with Janet alone. Get out.
Don't leave me, Dave.
Don't worry, I won't.
I've warned you already about making a nuisance of yourself.
White Eagle. You turn the timer quick. We must get away from here quick and be quiet.
Looks like we ought to be traveling pretty soon.
Hey, Bart.
Well, now what's he gonna do?
Take it easy.
Hey, boss! Wait a minute.
Hurry, he's coming this way.
No, never mind. Take it easy.
Hey!
What is it, boss? And it tied him up.
Where are they? I got away. Give me that gun. Which way did they go? To town. Get your horses. Bring mine, too. I'll get them if it's the last thing I ever do.
It probably will be, too.
How'd you let him get away?
I thought it was you.
Oh, you would. Well, you made your last mistake.
Give all of these prisoners and all the stolen horses in the corral to Captain Blake and prove to all men that our words were spoken with a straight tongue and that our hearts are good.
We got him, Whitey Gold doggone, didn't we?
Tom and Bush, what a heatman.
Gray Wolf says you have earned this day your feather. You are now a warrior.
Gee, thanks.
White Eagle. You never did finish telling me the story of Neat Quiogin and the Sun Maiden.
I'm afraid that only White Eagle can tell you the rest of their story. It wouldn't be the same coming from John Harvey.
To me, you will always be White Eagle.
And to me, you will always be the Sun Maiden.
Back already? This is Don O'Malley with Don's Breakfast Cereal Show, and that was the end of Buck Jones in Ivory Handled Gun and White Eagle. Join us next time and we'll have another brand new show for you. And if you ever miss one of my shows, go to YouTube under Donald O'Malley or Don's Breakfast Cereal Show, hit like and subscribe, and you'll never miss one of my shows. Thanks again for tuning in. Hope to see you next time. Stay safe. Be kind to each other. Good night.